Well, joining us on the show right now is one of the world's most popular and recognizable acts who on February the 1st will be bringing their Unity Tour to the Edmonton Chamber of Commerce's annual Chamber Ball. I could only be talking about the Jacksons. Jackie Jackson, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, and welcome. And let me just start by saying it is a thrill to talk to you. I've literally grown up with your music, and I think there was a time I even convinced myself I was a Jackson.
Well, it's been a long ride.
This is the first tour that you guys have headed out on the road, of course, without Brother Michael. Would it be fair to say that it's almost going to be a tribute to Michael and your music together as the Jackson 5?
Yeah, you can sort of say that. We do a great show, and there's a part in the set where we honor our brother, and it's great music, and it's like a bittersweet moment where sometimes you might be cheering, but at the same token, there's happy moments at the same time.
What do you think was the biggest challenge when you decided to do this tour, and especially what songs to play?
Well, first of all, that was the hardest part because we tried to pick the songs that the fans would want to hear. That's what we tried to do. Plus, we didn't want to leave any songs out.
Right. So what you're saying is this could be a 9-hour show.
Yes, sure could. It'd be a 24-hour show.
Now, of course, the story of the Jacksons, we all know it began in that house in Gary, Indiana. There was 11 of you, including yourself, Jermaine, Tito, Marlon, Janet, LaToya. Who was the one sibling, Jackie, that got in trouble the most, do you think?
That was Michael.
Michael, eh?
He got in a lot of trouble. He was something else. But they could never catch him because he would go underneath the bed, right?
Right.
And they could never get him.
Is that why nobody could find him for like 5 days? But we are here to talk about music, and when people think of the Jacksons, they think of fun. It's feel-good music. It makes you want to dance. Let's just say, Jackie, you were stranded on an island somewhere and you had to choose just one of your major hits. Which one would it be?
Stranded on the desert. I think I Want You Back, because that was the very first song that really started it out there. I Want You Back was the very first song that made it around the whole world. I think I Want You Back.
Such a great song. You know, I'd sing that for you right now, but I have a feeling we'd lose most of our audience, so I'm just going to switch gears. I want to talk about some of the outfits that you guys have worn on stage over the years, and I'm sure we'll see a few of them on Friday night, but what do you do with these? Do you keep them, or is there some kind of Jackson museum?
There's a Jackson museum, and some of them we have ourselves, you know, at home.
What about wardrobe malfunctions? Have you ever had any?
All the time.
All the time.
All the time. But you have to know how to play it off, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, of course, when it happened with your sister Janet many years ago, I mean, it was blown way out of proportion. But I mean, what was the first thing that you said to your sister Janet when it happened, and it was in the news and everything else?
I said the first time I saw her boobies. Oh, boy.
Now, I'm looking at your immense catalog of classic hits. I mean, you've been honored in the Grammy Hall of Fame, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as well. For you, Jackie, what has been the biggest highlight for you in your career thus far?
I would have to say being on stage with my brothers and all of together. That's my biggest highlight, being with my brothers on stage. I love being on stage with them and performing for the fans.
Can you give us a sense of what we can expect when the lights come up here in Edmonton?
Well, you're going to have a high-energy show. A lot of choreography, a lot of dancing, very high energy, and that's what you're going to get.
Well, I tell you this, we are going to give you just as much energy and dancing in return, I promise you that. But there's got to be one song that you brothers get really jacked and pumped about playing every night. I mean, what would it be?
Yeah, Shake Your Body Down to the Ground.
Oh, I've shaken my body many times to that song.
Yeah, it's a great song, and the crowd gets involved with it. They stand up and everything, and we have a great time. Sometimes they bring people on stage with us from the audience. So it's a great song.
Of course, now when I shake it, everything starts to jiggle, but that's just old age. Well, listen, Jackie, I know there are a lot of fans here in Edmonton really, really looking forward to seeing this, and I just can't think of any other group or band I have on vinyl, cassette, CD, iPod, and I just can't thank you enough for taking the time to chat with us. It's been a real pleasure.
Thank you so much. I'd like to thank all the fans for their support over the years. It's been so wonderful. And I can't wait to see them in Canada. Can't wait.
Thanks so much, Jackie. And of course, if you want ticket information, you can contact the Edmonton Chamber of Commerce Events Department at 780-426-4620, or of course online at edmontonchamber.com for all the details. Jackie, thank you so much.
Thank you, too. Thank you.
And shake that body.
Yeah, shake it.